Hey, welcome back, world. Welcome to Dog Talk. I'm your host, Sporty Black, checking in. Shout out to the notification squad. Today we're talking about Georgia's Week 3 win against Middle Tennessee. And it was a very impressive win. We blew them out, as expected, 49-7. We looked good on all phases of the game, offense, defense, and special teams. But at the same time, we did have, a few issues, offensively and defensively. But for the most part, we did what was expected. We blew them out, and we gave a lot of the younger guys opportunity to get in and get some game reps, which is always good. It was good to see Justin Field get in early and get some good work, build some more confidence. And from the quarterbacking position, I kind of have more clarity as to what Georgia's trying to do. It's clear to me that this is Jay Fromm's team. He has the coaching staff behind him. He's basically an extension to the coaching staff on the field. He has his teammates behind him. He has total command of the offense. He's a leader. You know what I mean? So that's great. And what they're doing with Fields, they're trying to get him as much playing time and in-game reps they can get to have him ready in case he something ever happened to Jake Fromm. But you never know. When you only got two quarterbacks, you got to make sure your second quarterback is ready to play if ever needed. Because you never know, man. These quarterbacks, they can get slammed to the ground and, hurt a shoulder, a concussion, in any kind of injury, you know what I mean? So you got to have your second guy ready. And I feel like Fields is very capable. He got his first career rushing touchdown Saturday, which was good. And it's like he's so big and strong. It's like he's 6'3", 225. So it's like when he gets into the second level of the defense, he pretty much bigger than everybody else, strong. So I would like to see Georgia when we get, in some of these bigger, more competitive games. I would like to see them put together some kind of package for him, like a short yardage package, or maybe a red zone or goal line package, where he basically, we're utilizing his strength, which is running. Not just to say that's all he can do, because he's a true dual threat quarterback, one who can run, also pass. So with that, if you bring him in there in a red zone, short yardage type of situation, that's putting a lot of pressure on the defense. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see him, with like get the ball out the shotgun, come around, you know what I mean, like with an option to run or to pitch. I think that will put a lot of pressure on the defense. Just imagine Fields running an option play with somebody like DeAndre Swift or James Cook, on the outside. That's a that'll be something serious to see. Um, the running backs played well. Shout out to Elijah Holyfield for getting his first career 100-yard rushing game. That was dope. Um, Shout out to Jeremiah Holliman. He had his breakout game. He had a few big catches. He also caught his first career touchdown. That was good to see. And he's coming along, man. So this year we lose like three. We're gonna lose three, at least three wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more if Miko decides to come out. So I can see a guy like Holliman, continue to step up and be, a major force for us at the wide receiver position. Shout out to Tyler Simmons. I think that was his first career touchdown as well. He ran an end around for a touchdown. Basically, you could tell Kirby Smart again, guys like Tyler Simmons and Jason Stanley, getting them a lot of, playing time and reps just based off of the the contribution they make to the special teams and downfield blocking. So that's paying off for them. And there's a lot of people keep asking me what's up with Demetrius Robinson, why he ain't getting more playing time. And what people got to realize is that a lot of these players who getting a lot of this playing time at the wide receiver position, they've been here for a while. They've been putting in work. So it's like one thing about Georgia, nothing is handed to you. You got to go out there and earn it. So the guys who in front of him, they done basically earned that playing time. So he just got to keep working hard, man, and keep grinding, and he'll get more and more playing time on him. What the offensive line to me, they still doing their thing, but they played against a very smallest defensive line that really was outmatched and overmatched. But I did see some breakdowns in the pass protection, specifically on the left side, specifically in Cade Mays. He gave up a couple sacks and got a couple holding penalties and things of that nature. It was his first career start filling in for Andrew Thomas, who was out with an ankle injury. Hopefully, we'll get him back for the Missouri game. I feel like it was a good thing to get Cade Mays that kind of game experience, and I'm pretty sure Sam Pittman and the rest of the coaches, they can break down the film and show Cade Mays the things he did well and the things he did wrong, and they can coach him up and get him better. So it just gonna be a good learning tool for him. Defensively, we played pretty good. I don't think the D line is what we needed to be. They're not playing at a championship caliber compared to last year when we had guys like Trenton Thompson and Big John Atkins in the middle. You can really see the loss of them guys, how it's affecting us because we're not as effective on the defensive line. We're not getting as much pass rush off the edge. So you can see we missing Bellamy and Lorenzo Carter. But, to Georgia's defense, like this team, and, matter of fact, all three teams that they faced this year, they pretty much throw the ball so fast, get rid of it, it's hard to get a pass rush. But next week against Drew Lock, we better get a pass rush, you know what I mean? Because if not, it's going to be a long day because he's going to throw the ball all over the field. I still don't think our secondary has been tested as much. But shout out to DeAndre Baker. He had another big game. He had an INT, he had a forced fumble, couple tackles, tackle for loss. So he's really trying to make a statement for the Thorpe Award, and I personally think it's gonna come down to either him or Greedy Williams from LSU to win that award. Um, you know, we seen a couple other guys that shined a little bit today. J.R. Reed, man, he's good. I don't know if he gonna come back after this year, go pro. You know what I mean? I think he could go pro if he chooses to. Um, he played well. Overall the defense played good. What only concern I had was that I felt like Middle Tennessee State ran the ball too well on first down. They was getting like 4, 5, sometimes 6 and 7 yards on first down, and you can't allow that when you play better teams because we got Missouri next week, then we got LSU coming up on the schedule in LSU, and LSU looking really good right now. So we're gonna have to do a better job of stuffing the run, especially on first down to get teams in second and third and long situations. Try to make teams one dimensional because we letting teams run the ball and throw the ball. When we play better teams, it's gonna be hard, man. You know. Um, Special teams still looking good. Shout out to Miko Hardman for getting his first career punt return touchdown. He came close several times last year. Saturday he was able to take one to the house for 70 yards. I still think he got a few more in him. You know what I mean? Because Miko done took his game to that next level. You know what I'm saying? If you date back to the national championship game and the first 3 games, so basically the last 4 games of his career, he done scored like 6 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? So Miko basically, he's took that next step. You know what I'm saying, to being a real true playmaker, man, for us, because he's very dynamic and explosive, and I don't know if he's the fastest guy on the team, but he definitely is the fastest guy on the field. You know what I mean? Because some people got speed, but some people don't actually have game speed. They can run fast in a sprint, but they can't really run fast in a game. But Miko can do both of them. So shout out to Miko for that. I say, man, we looked pretty good. At the end of the day, it's all about points. Scored and points given up. We scored 49, gave up 7. So I take that all day long. You know what I mean? So I'm just ready to see what we look like next week on the road against Missouri. I predict us to pretty much do them the same way we done did everybody else, but I'm sure they go put up a better fight and they go put up more points, and we go get a chance to really see what our secondary look like because Drew Lock is gonna throw the ball all over the field. He's he's an NFL caliber quarterback, and he probably go either first or second round in the draft. So go, we gonna get a chance to really see what that secondary look like. But I'm excited. We're 3-0. Everything looks good, man. So I couldn't be happier to be a UGA fans. I see that they're trying to get the tight ends incorporated in the offense a little more. So that's a good thing as well. Compared to last year, team where we didn't, utilize the tight end as much. I even seen us running out the eye just Saturday with Charlie Warner lining up at fullback. So things are looking pretty good. DeAndre Swift, he got a little nicked up. He only played, probably 1 or 2 quarters, but I think he'll be full go when next week for Missouri. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we gonna do, man. But that's about all I got for now. Another big time win for the Dogs. We improved to 3-0. Impressive fashion. A lot of talent, a lot of playmakers, man, a lot of speed, physicality on the field. And one thing I love about Coach Smart is that no matter the score, no matter the opponent, he got the same demeanor and he demands the same level of execution at all times, man. I love that about him. He brings a lot of fire to that sideline. Back in the day when we had Coach Rick, he just sitting over there, not saying much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And things going bad, he just still just standing over there. One thing about Coach Smart, we can be up by 40, and then somebody make a false start or do something simple, but it's a mistake. Oh, he chewing they butts out. You know what I mean? So I love that about him, because it's all about standard. Creating a standard and maintaining that standard and demanding that everybody play at that standard, no matter the score of the opponent. I love that because that's how you build a great championship caliber team. So I think we well on our way. But that's all I got to say. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that sub button. I'm Sporty Black. This is Dog Talk, and I'm out.